Hi everyone in English 1301, it's Dr. E. Hopefully you can hear me. Mic check, mic check. This is a video for week 16, so I'm just going to jump right into it. It's pretty straightforward. Hopefully plenty of you have gotten started on this and kind of gotten it out of the way, but those of you who still have the multimedia project on your plate, then make sure that you're reviewing all the guidelines and expectations for this week. Just take a look at the feedback. I think I can count on one hand the number of projects I looked over, the project plans I looked over and had some concerns about, and I offered you feedback to those. So if you go to course activities and assignments, you should see some feedback for the project plan. Okay, so make sure you're taking a look at that. If you have any concerns or questions, and of course you can reach out to me. All right, so make sure you complete any bonus credit that's due a hard deadline of Thursday. There's no grace period. And as a reminder, please do not email me about making up any missed assignments, because that's what the bonus credit is for. But also know that our multimedia project is large. It is a large grade, so put your time and energy into ensuring that you've met all of those guidelines and expectations to get the best possible grade. And know that there's also the journal collection that is still being graded. So those are two very large grades, and you have a pretty large grade for responses. So your grade has the potential to change very much for the better if you've met all the guidelines and expectations. We don't want to go in the opposite direction, right? So you're going to submit your multimedia project in the discussion area. You're going to copy and paste your paragraphs and then upload your project as an attachment. So to walk through that, there are some pretty detailed instructions in the discussion area about how to do this. Remember, the paragraphs only need to appear in the text box. The paragraphs do not need to appear in your actual project, the creative part. You'll want to attach your project as a single file. Only post a link if you are linking to a video, okay? That's something you can place alongside the paragraphs in the text box. Do not, I mean, this is in the instructions, this has been in every quiz, do not provide a link to Google Docs or another cloud service for anything, for the creative part of your project or for the paragraphs. The paragraphs need to be in the text box, and your project needs to either be a link to a video or uploaded as a document, okay? Remember that it's really your responsibility to check to make sure that your paragraphs are visible, to make sure that any links you provide are working, and oftentimes you can receive help from some of your colleagues, right? So you may have a colleague that says, I read your paragraphs, but I'm not able to open your project. The link wasn't working for me, or I couldn't download, or whatever the case may be. And that gives you some time to go in and make some updates or to reach out to OTS. I'm not the person to ask for help when it comes to the technology of this, unfortunately, but you can live chat or call OTS, and they can usually help in a pinch. They can help you change the file type or condense the file, do whatever, or compress the file, do whatever it is that may be helpful in D2L. So you'll just click Start a New Thread. Make sure you put your name as the subject line, and this is where you'll copy and paste those 3 paragraphs that have been revised, edited, lots of research in that second paragraph. Everything makes sense. Your project idea and purpose is clear to your audience. And then you'll either paste your link here for a video or add your attachment. Make sure you click post, and of course double check that your work has been posted, right? This is where it's just a really good part of what we could consider our revise, edit, and submit process, is to double check that everything is present, okay? And come back in a few days and check and make sure that your colleagues can open the work. If you have friends in the course, ask them to double check. You know, just help one another out. This is a good way to do that. So that's really it for week 16. Please reach out and let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Post in that Q&A discussion board. That's always really helpful. And good luck this week. I hope you've enjoyed the multimedia project. I always enjoy grading those at the end of the semester, so I hope it's been some fun actually completing them. And take care.